it costs an arm and a leg, and it is a piece of a cake for me. It means that it is really very easy. A dime a dozen. It means that it is really very is means it is very special thing that we never found in our area. So like that we are going to study. And conversation
Okay.
every day means from Monday to Thursday, means Monday to Thursday we are doing the conversation. If we are doing the conversation also, so we used to ask some five questions to both with whom we are doing.
Okay, that's great. Okay, so which is your favorite topic in advanced level?
Mostly all topics are important. That I have studied the old topics, so old topics are also very important. And now the new topics like advanced structures, advanced topics. So these all are really very important. I don't
Okay.
know, but the mostly the means I'm very good in. I'm not that much good, but I love the two topics in advanced: passive voice and the idioms and the picture competition like this.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, so like when do you join the class?
And did you join the class or when do you?
When do you usually join the class Monday to Friday?
At the time means the class goes from 7:15 to 8:40 or 8:50. It is it is the timing of our classes. So and after last of the means after the class, my teacher who are teaching to us, she usually asks to us that how is your feedback, what are the difficulties that you have found today, and what are the new things that you have taught and that you have studied today, these all things.
Okay, so what is your feedback learning with learning the advanced topic, like your feedback?
My feedback is really very amazing, and the means that nowadays the day is also going very good, because nowadays we are having the conversation, we are learning the new topics. And that, as we all know that if we are learning the noun means if we are learning the one topic every day, so a little bit we are feeling a little bit boring also. Not boring, but mostly the child who are not able to learn it perfectly, so they feel the boring, that in one day we are learning, every day we are learning this. But that is also very important, because every day we will get that we have to study it very nicely, and in our mind also it will fix. And the nowadays we are learning the every day the new topics, so it is really very good.
Okay, so why do you think that we should take notes? If we don't take notes, what will happen?
If you don't want to take notes, so it's your loss, because we have to know that we have to write the notes, because the our teachers who are teaching to us in different academy, so we need we are learning the 100 topics here. There are many topics, so as we all know that we have to write it, and if we are not able to write it, so we have to fix it in our mind. How many topics we can fix in our mind? So in sorry for that, how many topics we can find in our we can put in our mind, and we have to put something in our mind of school also. So for that purpose we have to write also, that we will never forget.
Okay, now you can ask me questions.
So what do you think, what is your opinion? Why do we need to study the all topics? Why don't we study the only one topic? That if we will study only the in 6 sentences, only the thus plus 6 sentences, is thus plus she, he, it. So only from this can we study it, the English very nicely.
No, if we study just these things, so it will be an broken English. But if we study from beginning to the end, like it will be not end, like advanced level, from the beginning to advanced level, then it will be really good. We can learn everything perfectly. We will learn. If we take notes, then we will remember something, that if we forgot anything, so we can see in our notes what we have forgot. And also it is really and really important for us to um to to learn English from beginning, because if your parents are really hurry up, just join the class and give to your teacher that you have to teach these things, it will be not need this and that, it will be not really good, because you will speak like if you don't learn pronoun and noun, and if you learn adjectives and WH question meaning, then how can you make sentences? Everything is really important. In pronouns there are 10 kinds of pronouns, in adjectives there are many adjectives, and all others. If you learn everything, so you can speak very good English, and it will be not broken English. Suppose if you went to a foreign country, for example Germany, and if you don't know how to speak English, and in Germany most of the people speak English. So if you want to ask to a person that where is this shop and that hotel, so how can you ask? If you say anything in English, so the person cannot understand that what are you saying to him. So that's why the English from beginning till advanced level, it is really and really important.
So is English very popular in every country or every state?
English is an international language, so maybe for my opinion, so maybe the English spokes all over the world, and also like some of in countries or cities, the people don't speak that much English, so that will be a problem. But if you are living in any country, so if their people don't speak that much English, so I think you should learn the language of that country. Like for example, in France, I'm learning French language because here the people don't speak that much English, and also in my school, the French is a subject. So we have to learn French to study it and all others. So that's why.
Okay, so can you tell me why are you not learning the another language? Why English is only important? If we will learn only the if we will learn our mother tongue only, so we can speak it very nicely. Why we are going to study the English? What are the benefits of learning English?
Like I know if we learn, like my mother tongue is Hindi and I'm from India, but I'm not living in India, so I can't speak Hindi in France. So I have to learn English to speak to peoples or their language. So that's why you can see my mother tongue is Hindi, but I cannot speak Hindi. The people cannot understand Hindi. And also here in France, the people's mother tongue is French, and they are also learning English. Why? Because they also want to go for high education to another country. For example, if I will be elder, like I will be big. So my dream is I will come for my higher education in France, because I know the French language, so I don't need to go to another country, then learn the language of the country. So that's why I'm learning French, and also I'm learning Spanish if I want to go to for higher education to Spain, so I can speak it out. And if you go to any country like Germany, the England, so you know the English language, so you can speak there, and English language spoke all over the world.
So what do you think? Is pronunciation important in our English learning? Do we need to study pronunciation also?
Yes, we need to, because if you don't study the main thing like the pronunciation, so how can you pronounce the word? It is really and really important. If you pronounce any hard word wrong, so the people cannot understand. The people can understand another thing, like another meaning. Like if you are saying, where is this hotel? But if you don't pronounce the where, and if you pronounce the when, so the people cannot, like the person cannot understand what are you telling it. So that's why the pronunciation is the main thing.
Okay. So is this class important for the students who are studying in class 10th, 11th, 12th? or mostly in college they're doing the jobs. So is it important for them?
Yes, it is really and really important. If you are in 10th, 12th, college, and any class, but you must learn the English, because if you don't have, like, if you're studying in a English medium school and if you don't know the English 0%, so how can you speak to your teacher? How can you ask the questions? You are not going to ask in English, because I mean in Hindi, because it is really really important. If you ask in Hindi, so teacher will give you a punishment, because you should ask in English. And if you have a dream to go to a foreign country anywhere for your high education, so you must learn the English. And if you know the English, so you can speak to your friends, your your like there, for example, you went to Germany, France, Spain, anywhere, so you can speak the English thing. And if you make a friend, so how are you going to speak to her or him? So if you know the English, so you can speak to her or him, your friend.
Oh, it's good. So can you tell me what time is it in your country? And I want to know it about it.
Okay, so it is 6:30 almost. It's 6:28, so it is going to be 6:30.
Oh, and here is 9:58. It's
Yeah,
the night.
three 3 hours difference.
Okay, so can you tell me, are you going any another classes also?
What?
Are you joining any another classes also of any another thing?
Yes, I'm also joining two more classes for, like, this one is three. I'm joining three classes. This Divya English Academy, then for my maths, English, science class, and for language. So it is really important because my vacations are going on. So I have decided to improve my maths because I'm really bad at it, not that much. And I'm going to study science and all other subjects in this vacation, and I'm not going to waste my time.
Oh, so are you good in English perfectly?
Not that much, because sometimes I make silly mistakes, and in my school, teacher take a surprise test of English. So there were a comprehension, writing. So it was of 20 marks, and I was really confused. But I don't know what happened with me. I did it and I got 18 out of 20, because sometimes I make silly mistakes in writing.
Oh, so it was really very good conversation for me. So now I think we have to wrap up. So now
Yeah,
next,
it was really nice conversation with you, and I just love this conversation.
don't say nice. That was really very wonderful
Yeah,
conversation
dear
for me.
students, 23 people are watching you live. What do you want to say?
So that don't forget to watch, don't forget to don't forget to do like and subscribe. And if you also want to join the class, so you can also join the class. And if you are not able to join the class, so you can watch our videos. You may also learn English very nicely here.
And if you like this video, like, subscribe, and share with your friends and family, so they can watch this video. They will get a motivation to join this online class. And also, if you want to learn English, you can learn. But if you have some questions, so you can watch our other videos. There are more feedbacks of different students, so you can watch the video of that. And yeah, thank you so much. I am joining at evening.
Okay. So can you tell me in evening what are you learning?
Uh, Today we finished the topic of pronoun. Now I think we are going to learn adjectives.
So are you able to understand English perfectly?
Yes, I am, and also I'm learning.
So can you tell me who is your favorite teacher in Divy's Academy?
I like all teachers, and they teach really good and kindly.
So, can you tell me which is your most favorite subject or the most favorite topic in English that you have learned yet?
All are really important, but the fun one that I have learned is the 6 sentences. It is really easy, and it also come in my daily life.
Okay, you can say it comes in my daily life also. Okay, so it's great to know that. So, are you practicing English every day in your school and your home?
Yeah, I am practicing like my holidays are going on for 2 months, so I'm also practicing at home after this class.
Oh, so with whom do you practice?
I sometimes practice Sometimes I practice with my father, and sometimes I do conversation with my sister, and sometimes also I watch some English videos, stories, sometimes if I want to.
Okay, so can you tell me, do you want to learn the future English?
What? Can you repeat again?
Do you want to learn the advanced structures, advanced English?
Yes, I want to learn it, but till that I have to learn the basic beginnings. I have learned the beginnings. Now I think we are going to do adjectives, and if I learn 8 parts of speech very perfectly and correctly, so I can also study the advanced level, like advanced structure perfectly if I learn all the basic topics, the 8 parts of speech and all others.
So can you tell me how many topics have you learned yet? Full
I
topics.
have learned from beginning. I have learned introduction part, vowels, consonants, WH question meaning, 6 sentences, 12 sentences, and noun, pronoun, and I think we are going to learn adjectives. Today we finished the pronoun, and yesterday I think we were already finished the pronoun topic yesterday, but today we learned the emphatic pronoun, and some of the pronoun kinds are left. So today we finish it.
Okay, so I think you may also ask some questions to me in between.
Okay. So what are you learning? I think you are in advanced level, right?
Yeah, I'm in advanced level. So nowadays I'm learning the idioms and the picture composition, how to make a story by our own, and the advanced structures and the many others. Some new words also.
Okay. What are the words did you learn? Like
Means
some
the
your
what?
favorite ones.
Pardon?
Okay, go on. Okay, continue.
No, I'm asking about your question again.
I was asking that what did you like learn in words? Some of words, can you tell?
Mostly the all words are important because nowadays we are learning the advanced. So in advance, we never say that now. Okay, nice to meet you. It was really very nice conversation for me. It is the old one, so we are learning the new. That how can we say that it was nice conversation to me? We can say it was really very mesmerizing conversation for me. The idioms and some the structure, some new words, beautiful, mesmerizing, very well, very nice. We never say means the very nice is really very old. So in that place we have to say the very well, like that.
That's nice. That's nice to hear you that you remember all the things, all the structures. Okay. So how many students are in advanced group? Like
There
in
are
advanced class?
there are 8 or 9.
So like, do you do the conversation practice? How many minutes do you get to do or hours?
Mostly in on Friday we do the conversation debate that we do in every classes. So we do the debate also, and the story making by our own horror stories and all stories. So and in Friday we get a lot of fun also, and mostly in all days we do the picture competition, and if there is any idiom, new idiom, Like it's cost an arm and a leg, and it is a piece of a cake for me. It means that it is really very easy. A dime a dozen. It means that it is really very is means it is very special thing that we never found in our area. So like that we are going to study. And conversation
Okay.
every day means from Monday to Thursday, means Monday to Thursday we are doing the conversation. If we are doing the conversation also, so we used to ask some five questions to both with whom we are doing.
Okay, that's great. Okay, so which is your favorite topic in advanced level?
Mostly all topics are important. That I have studied the old topics, so old topics are also very important. And now the new topics that advanced structures, advanced topics. So these all are really very important. I don't
Okay.
know, but the mostly the means I'm very good in. I'm not that much good, but I love the two topics in advanced: passive voice and the idioms and the picture competition like this.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, so like when do you join the class?
And did you join the class or when do you?
When do you usually join the class Monday to Friday?
At the time means the class goes from 7:15 to 8:40 or 8:50. It is it is the timing of our classes. So and after last of the means after the class, my teacher who are teaching to us, she usually asks to us that how is your feedback, what are the difficulties that you have found today, and what are the new things that you have taught and that you have studied today, these all things.
Okay, so what is your feedback learning with learning the advanced topic, like your feedback?
Topics such as first day when I joined, I had learned introduction, then I have learned vowel sound, consonant sound, and I saw my friends how they are talking, Manvik, Divyansh, they all in the morning class, and I saw them they're talking very fluently, they're very greatly, they're reading also. Then I'm in fourth standard, but my Hindi will come in fifth standard. So when I read the Hindi also we have to read sometimes. So when I read the Hindi, so I get confused, but I try to read now in fifth standard. Won't struggle reading Hindi also. And I am learning here many topics such as first day I learned introduction, vowel sound, consonant sound, and types of questions, and auxiliary verbs, six sentences, silent letters, and I'm learning how to make situations. And my
Hmm,
conversation skill is also improving.
very good that I can see that you are getting very flow. How this is happening? That your English is not stopping at all. You are just speaking blah 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 blah. Blah. Okay, so would you like to explain any topic which you like the most? How is the teacher teaching? Can you just want to give me a copy of the teacher? Can you demonstrate the teacher's action? What is the topic?
Yes, sir.
How is she teaching?
Yes,
How
sir.
does she explain?
She
Yeah.
she explains like when we today morning also it happened. Today morning when we joined, teacher first told let everyone good morning, how are you fine, did you are you fresh, that all she asked questions. And then she asked some questions, and anyone like my friends, they don't understand the topic, so teacher just share the screen and teaches us like such as auxiliary verbs. So this was the homework to learn the auxiliary verbs, but they were confusing how to learn this. I can't learn this. So teacher was explaining how much she want to explain. She explains, but the student should get the full knowledge of learning. And so like auxiliary verbs, like she gave me homework, so I completed the homework. And then she gave me auxiliary verbs. We have to make that description, and that is, am, are, was, were. So first she teaches that what are auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verbs. There are 24 auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verbs helps the main verb to describe action. That action has happened in the past or is happening in the present or will happen in the future. Like this she explains. Like she makes a sentence. Like she is going to school. She went to school. She will be going to school. Like this, she teaches us that what is past, what is present, what is future. She explains us little part, and we understand it very properly also. And I will tell you now auxiliary verbs. What are auxiliary verbs? Auxiliary verbs are helping verbs. That all I told now. Is, am, are, was, were, do, does, did, have, has, had, shall, should, will, would, can, could, may, might, must, ought to, need, dare, used to. Like this, she tells us, and anyone don't
Okay,
understand, so
explain
she teaches
explain
us.
all the auxiliary verbs in these sentences and keep on making situations also. Let me see that how are you going to explaining
Okay,
this. Go on.
okay. Like from is. She takes is and she tells how to make sentences. From is. He is going to school. No, he is not going to school. Is he going to school? Is he not going to school? Why is he going to school? Why is he not going to school? Second of it. She is a dancer. No, she is not a dancer. Is she a dancer? Is she not a dancer? Why is she a dancer? Why is she not a dancer? Now is am. I am bathing. I am bathing. No, I'm not bathing. Am I bathing? Am I not bathing? Why am I bathing? Why am I not bathing? Now from am. Um, I am playing in the park. No, I'm not playing in the park. Am I playing in the park? Am I not playing in the park? Why am I playing in the park? Why am I not playing in the park? From are. They are they are eating sweets. No, they are not eating sweets. Are they eating sweets? Are they not eating sweets? Why are they eating sweets? Why are they not eating sweets? Like they are going to the temple. No, they are not going to the temple. Are they going to the temple? Are they not going to the temple? Why are they going to the temple? Why are they not going to the temple? Now from was. I was okay. I was artist. No, I was not an artist. Was I artist? Why was I not an artist? Why was I artist? Why was I not an artist? From was down. He was disturbing me. No, he was not disturbing me. Was he disturbing me? Was he not disturbing me? Why was he disturbing me? Why was he not disturbing me? From verb. They were beating that person. No, they were not beating that person. Were they beating that person? Were they not beating that person? Why were they beating that person? Why were they not beating that person? They are bad students. No, they are not bad students. Are they bad students? Are they not bad students? Why are they bad students? Why are they not bad students?
Excellent. I do appreciate you. How about the used to? Did you practice the used to? The use of used to? How do we use it in sentences?
Used to means मैं करता था ऐसे मैं करती थी. That's the Hindi pronunciation. मैं करती थी. So I used to go to the park. I used to play in the park. I used to go to my grandfather's house. I used to go to my grandmother's house. I used to go to the bank. I used to go to the shop. I used to go to the market.
Very good. Appreciate you. And with used to, we always use the first form of verb, and it is
Yes.
always used to talk about the past habits. Anything action that we used to do in the past, but now we don't do it.
Yes.
That is
Means
called past
that is
habits.
called past. That is past tense, which it is done like that.
Hindi meaning is going to be किया करता था, किया करती थी, किया करते थे.
Yes.
When I was a small child, I used to cry, but now I
When
don't cry at all.
I was a small child, I would used to play with teddy bears. Now I don't play with teddy bears
Yes,
because I'm a grow up.
very good. Not I'm a grow up, I am grown up. Grown up. Now
I'm
I am
grown up.
grown up. And you said there in the online class before, I think 2 minutes, that I want to become bright future. Not I want to become. I
No,
want to
I want to
make my
make.
future.
I want to make a bright
Yes,
future.
yes, yes, absolutely. Because I gave you the topic there for conversation speaking practice. The topic is going to be for you. Just describe a teacher who has influenced you a lot in your education. Like, I mean to say that, talk about a teacher who has really helped you a lot in your education. Yeah.
All about
You tell
my
in your own
English
words. If
teacher.
you make the mistakes
Okay,
and
okay.
all, don't worry. I'm here to help you. Go on.
Okay, all about my English teacher. My favorite teacher is Tanya teacher. She is my English teacher. I met her in my class only because she is our class teacher. And if I have any problems during the topics and the subjects, she is always there to help me. And all the students like that teacher, and she explains every single topic very properly. But now the summer vacation are going on, so our fourth standard is completed, my result came, and now I'll go in fifth standard. So now I will never meet my English teacher, so I'll miss her a lot and lot. And she has helped me with my fourth standard studies very much. And when her teachers day came, we gave her a very great surprise. Like we made greeting cards, and we made decoration. We decorate the board and write there Happy Teachers Day, and we gave her chocolates and pens, and we celebrated that day also very greatly. And she helps me anytime I need her. Like if I don't understand the homework, if any homework she gives us and I don't understand, so she also tells me again and again. She can tell me, and she is friendly and she is so funny also. And I am proud of my English teacher. Thank you.
Okay,
Sir,
what
your mic
she
is on.
gives, she gives. All right, good,
Yes, I have a
nice.
last line. Can I tell you? She
Yes,
encourages us to study well.
yes, she encourages us to study well. Absolutely, all right. And what are the five skills or six skills to develop in English language, and why are they
I know,
important? Yeah, go on.
I
And
know.
give reasons
Listening.
also, reasons why are they important.
Okay. Like listening. First is listening. We should listen. A person who is talking, we should listen to him. And if he tells something wrong, so we can make changes to his English also, and our English will also improve like that. Like I was talking and you are
Oh,
hearing to me.
how our English will improve like that? If the person is speaking wrong English, we will tell him to improve his English, and our
No,
English will be
no,
improved by learning from his bad
no.
English. No, 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 no.
No, he is telling something, and something bad he has told, like something difficult and something problems he is having. If we help him, so our mistakes which we make, it will be get corrected. And after hearing, we can also make more sentences like a teacher. If a teacher teaches a student, so students should hear properly. So that's why they can understand the topics
Okay,
and
I speak
lesson.
now. I speak. I let after that you can speak. Okay, I speak. You listen. Then whatever you listen from me, then how much can you speak it in your own words in free? Okay, in free language means don't get afraid of and something not like that. I will speak something. After that, I want to see how can you speak whatever I spoke after listening. What is your ability to speak? How much can you remember, and how much can you add from your own side to speak that out? Okay, so first one is called listening. Listening is very important skill in improving English language, because any language we learn, the first step of learning language is called listening. For example, a small baby, how does he learns language? Just by listening. His mom says to him, Papa. Then he says, Papa, Papa, Papa. But he doesn't know how to read Papa, how to write Papa, how to pronounce Papa. In Papa, there is a consonant or there is a vowel. He has no idea. He's a small baby. But how did he learn? Just by listening from his mom. So that means the listening plays very important role in the process of learning language. First of all, any language we want to learn, we just need to listen from people. How are they speaking? Doesn't mean that we understand all or we don't understand. Just listen, how are they speaking, the words, sentences, pronunciation, how these all things are going on. And then maybe one day we don't understand. If we keep on listening regularly, then we will understand, okay, what is this opportunity. Thank you, sir, for giving me this opportunity. Later on, then after 2 3 days, I can also say thank you, sir, for giving me this opportunity. In the beginning it was difficult for me to pronounce the opportunity, but I keep on listening from other students when I joined in the online class. And then after 2 3 days also the students learned that how to say this word, the opportunity. What is the meaning of this? So it means the first step to learn language is called listening. Listen from people carefully how they speak, how do they make sentences, how they talk with one another. So listening from other people will help us to learn language, because when we listen the words, the sentences, the sounds, the pronunciation, and later on we try to find out the meanings of those words, and then after understanding the meaning we later on use those words in our sentences also. For example, students learning joining in the first time in this online class, they find difficult to pronounce the word opportunity. They don't know what is the meaning of that, but after 2 3 days they learn that what is the meaning, how should I pronounce it, how did it happen, just listening from other students, how are they speaking. So that means listening is the first step to learn English language. So what should we do? We should listen language whenever we get time, wherever we get time. What should we listen? We should listen from BBC, CNN, English news, any English movies and English drama stories, any serial, anything is going on in English language. We just need to listen, and sometimes we need to listen from any other YouTube channels also, how people are talking in English language, try to understand some sentences, the topics, the word power. Lot of things we can improve just by listening, because listening helps us directly to improve language. After listening we have to try to speak it out also. Now you tell me, what do you mean by
Yes,
listening?
sir. Huh. The first step to learn English is listening. And such, for example, there is a baby, and if he want to speak something, he can't speak, but his mother tells Papa, Mama, so he can speak it out, but he can listen and speak it out, but he don't know that how much vowels are there, consonants are there in that Papa word. Like next example, it is that if like opportunity if I am telling, if there is a new student coming to our class, so when I was there, I also came first time, so I saw opportunity introduced. This is getting hard, how I don't know, then now I
And
am
some
getting
students, the
fluent.
some students, they are also getting difficulty. The opportunity,
Yes,
opportunity,
and in
they
the
are forgetting, they don't know how to pronounce it. Opportunity, they are saying chutney.
yes, in the morning class I
Hmm.
also realized this. In the morning class that Kumar came na, he's a new student. He's small, but Kumar, he was telling he couldn't speak it out. So his mother was helping him to speak it out. I was observing that.
So how listening can help us to improve language? Once again you explain now.
Okay, well, listening can help us to improve, such as if we listen to a person. If we listen to a person and he is talking something fluently, American, Japanese, British, so we can hear to him. Like in the classes you showed us the video, she was telling slept, sleep, slept. So I was hearing the pronunciation. That was so great. Then I thought that I would also try. That I'm trying. Then I can talk so fluently in front of you. Sleep, slept, like that. So I want to become like her. So I am talking and practicing how I heard how she was talking. So it is happening to me also, same to same. I'm hearing to somebody and I'm speaking. I'm trying to speak it out.
Yeah, so two words, the pronunciation, so not the pronunciation, pronunciation.
Pronunciation.
One thing is pronunciation, second thing is called heard, not heard. Hear,
Heard.
heard, heard. Hear, heard,
Pronun-
heard. I heard. Pronunciation. Okay.
Sir, I can tell this pronunciation heard.
Yeah. I heard this story. I heard about that incident which happened there in the morning time.
Yes.
Okay. What about the song also? Do you know that the baby they learn the song by listening also? Lakdi ki kathi. How are they
Yes,
learning this?
yes.
How?
They are
How?
learning. They are learning because I can tell you an example also
Hmm.
near me. Near our neighborhoods, they are living there. So there are two twins there. Two twins. So they are every day they are hearing Lakdi ki kathi. So I am hearing also. They are miss hearing them, hearing like this, so they are also learning. They are
That,
small babies,
hmm,
twins.
hmm. So this is the impact of listening skill,
Yes,
because they are listening and then after listening they are also trying to speak. So for example,
yes,
learning English language also, we need to listen more whenever wherever we get time. keep on listening something in English language. Doesn't mean that you understand fully or you don't understand. Just
Yes.
listen the pronunciation, sounds, sentences, words. All right, now let's talk about remaining skills: speaking,
Yes.
reading,
Speaking.
writing, thinking, singing.
Okay.
Hmm.
Speaking. I'm going to talk about speaking now. Speaking like I am speaking to you, blah 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 blah. I'm speaking lot of with you. So in the morning classes, I was talking lot of conversations, lots and lots of questions I asked to that boy. So teacher told, when will Neha stop? Miss, other also should get the chance. So everyone done in the last when I was telling my teacher was telling it's time to leave now. How much will you talk? It's great. You are speaking blah blah blah. You'll never stop. Like I just hear and speak it out, speak it out, speak it out. Means my mind runs like I'm talking to you. So I'm explaining you. I don't know how much I'm talking, but it's explaining you like a teacher is explaining to a student.
Okay, so second skill is called the speaking. So this is the most neglected skill. So we need to speak out. Whatever we learn, we need to speak out. Why? Because if we don't practice speaking, so sometime we won't be able to pronounce words clearly and exactly. For example, I gave you one word to speak unbelievably. It was not coming out from your mouth correctly because of not
But
having the practice of pronunciation, how this word has to be pronounced. But now you can speak it out.
yes,
Speak.
unbelievably,
See?
unbelievably.
Yes. So the first day, this word, even you know, you understand, but if you want to speak it from your own mouth, it's not coming.
Sir, that day I thought that we have to correct. Means this is unscrambled. We have to scramble it. Put it
Yes.
in right order. That I thought.
Yeah.
Then I told unbelievable. But then you told me that you had to say the word which I am telling. Then I told. I knew it. I would pronounce it, but then I thought, okay, let's it.
Very good. Appreciate you. And what about reading English? How reading English can help
Reading,
us
yes,
to?
yes, I know.
Hmm.
In also I have examples for everything. I have examples for everything. Now in the for example, in our class. Now vacation are going on, so nothing is happening now. But in our school, in our class, the teacher always told us that now your revision, everything is done, exam is going to come. So read the revision front of the class. So I was so happy. Oh, I will read the. But teacher gave always the chance to somebody else, and we are used to wait for reading. So when one day my chance came, then I was reading. It was a little bit difficult because I was not confident in front of everyone. So then I thought that I will never learn how to be confident. After coming these classes, I learned how to be confident. So then learning, then reading. I was reading the words and some words were very, very difficult and very big. So I couldn't read them. So teacher would always help me, but then at home I started to practice how to read big words.
Very good. Appreciate you. Yes, absolutely. Neha, you have really got the confidence. I see that after joining in this online class, such a good platform, you got that. Now your speaking is flowing like anything. It's marvelous. Yeah, now we are talking about the reading skill because reading definitely helps you to improve English language. How?
Because
Because, yeah.
yes,
Explain.
you tell.
You explain now.
because because I did already explain. You tell because I was about to
Okay,
tell at big letters.
okay.
You tell.
Listen
You
now. Listen now. So reading will help us to improve English language because and how when we read anything we read because a group of words which contains the group of words which makes a complete sense is called a sentence. That means in a sentence there are group of words. So when we read all those words one by one word, we keep on reading. So while reading in English language, what happens? We improve our word power. We read lot of words which are in a sentence, and some word meaning we may not know. By reading we will learn the meaning of those words, whatever new words we are reading. So what happens when we read any sentence? There are new words, and then some are big words, some are small words. So if we read anything in English language, reading will help us to improve our word power. And reading will help us to improve our English language, how the sentences are formed in the written formation, how are they written there, how is the grammar there, how author is trying to explain his thoughts in the written English language, what are the words, how is the grammar used, where is the passive voice, where is the past tense, where is the present tense, which kind of a vocabulary is there, what are the meanings of all those written sentences. So when we read,
Yes,
it will catch our mind, it will help us to improve the word power, improve our grammar, understand the grammar structures, and understand the sentence formation, the long sentences, small sentences, vocabulary, the structure of the grammar, the tenses. Lot of things we improve by reading English also. Yes, go on now.
yes. And sir, I was telling it is from me, from my side message that like I read the auxiliary verbs definition. Like auxiliary verbs are helping verbs at all. How did I learn that all? Paragraphs in school exam. When we go to exam, so we always read this answer. So we are scared that teacher will take our oral. So we should read. And after reading, we can learn in our mind. So, like auxiliary verbs. For example, I gave you auxiliary verbs like is, am, are, was, were. From reading only, I learned, right?
Absolutely right. Yeah, that's why we do have the screen presentation also in this online class, so that students they do get the chance
Can
reading also.
read,
They
yes,
can read there. If the teacher is reading also, they can at least see, watch on the screen how are the sentences formed there. All right, now let's
yes.
talk about writing skill little bit. Yes, go on about writing skill.
Okay. Writing skill like in the school we always write, and writing always like I wrote this auxiliary verbs like it is hard to pronounce. When I came here, it is really hard to pronounce, but after writing the spelling auxiliary verbs, auxiliary UAUX, so I learned it and I can pronounce it properly now, like auxiliary verbs I can pronounce it very greatly.
Okay, and then yesterday I have taken the written test, 6 to 7 online class. I know 7 to 8 online class. I found that some of the students they are still finding difficulty to how to form the sentences in the written English. Like one student he forgot to mention, he forgot to write the full stop at the end of the sentence, the comma, this
Yes,
exclamatory sign, interrogative sign, capital letter in the
question
beginning,
mark.
question mark, all those things. So the written English is very important because you are going to get full marks in your school in written English, not in spoken English.
Yes, if in Marathi or Hindi, when we write something, so full stop, matra, this all. If we forget it, teacher cuts our number. So writing is also main.
Yes, so it means if our writing is 100% okay, our language is also 100% okay. Now, two more things, two more skills are left. What are they?
Singing.
No, before that, thinking in English. Why this is very
Yes,
important? Let's talk about this skill.
thinking.
Yeah.
Thinking like you was explaining me, so I was thinking that this I was not understanding everything you are telling me, all the chapter, but I was understanding how to frame by my own, getting the ideas. So I was thinking, yes, this I can tell, yes, this I can tell, like that action I was doing in my mind. My brain was working hard. He was working and he was thinking that yes, this can happen, you can tell this, sir will be impressed, like that.
Okay. Now, in thinking, we have learned the first step.
And
First step in thinking, we have learned thinking in words,
yes,
thinking in
thinking in
sentences,
sentences,
thinking
thinking
in
in
paragraph,
paragraphs,
thinking in
thinking in
stories, thinking in
stories,
situation,
yes,
thinking in any ideas, thinking in anything in
and in
your mind.
movie. Like anyone likes write a movie in Marathi, Hindi, or English, anything. He writes a movie, so it is a big concept. Like paragraph after situation, then movie. Movie is the biggest. Who can always write.
Absolutely. Now, the question is that why can't people think in English language? What do you think about that?
Because they don't want to talk in English. I don't know why, but I want to talk in English
No,
because
no, 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 no. They can't think in English language because they don't have enough word power. They don't know a lot of words in English. That's so how
yes,
can they think? If they want to
they
think, We should have words in our mind, right?
Sir, can I tell you one thing? Their home tongue, like I am, for example, I am Marwadi. I'm from Rajasthan. So I'm Marwadi. So when I sleep, I dream in Hindi and Marwadi. But now I change English. Because their home tongue from they was babies, they always the home tongue was in their mind. But now my dad told me that you should learn English also. It is main international language. If you don't know this, nothing can happen. This is main language. So I also like English. So I dream in English, think in English, read in English, write in English,
Sing in
listen
English.
in English,
Sing in
sing in
English.
English.
Yes, now finally talk about what you mean by singing in English. Can singing in English also help us to improve English or not?
Singing in English can improve us how to talk in English also, because singing when we saw that tunes that, like, oh God, you are my God, like that, the tunes are there.
Sing
So
this song completely. Did you learn or have you forgotten this song?
uh I
How
learned, I
much?
learned, I
Okay,
know.
okay, okay. Sing.
Okay, okay, sir. Oh God, you are my God, and I will ever praise you. Oh God, you are my God, and I will ever praise you. I will seek you in the morning, and I will learn to walk in your ways. And step by step you lead me, and I will follow you all of my days. Oh God, you are my God, and I will ever praise you. Thank
Very, very good.
you.
Appreciate. Yes, you did a good job. Yeah, how singing can help us to speak English language. What do you think about it? Now, finally, let's talk about this particular
Okay.
topic.
Singing can help us, like I sing the song. The tunes were very romantic. When we sleep in the bedtime, someone tells stories, some parents tell stories, but some parents tell songs. Like I'm telling Hindi, Lori. In our state there is. So when the baby sleeps, so their mother had to do Lori, Lori. So they sleep so very well, because that particular thing is coming in their mind. They can sleep. It's great. Music, like music can also help us to learn English. In this, English lines are there. Like example, everyone sing the caste music. Like I am Marwadi, so in my village everyone sing in Marwadi. But now I'm learning how to sing in English. Now after you told me to learn this, oh God, you are my God, and now I am learning new songs. I have not learned any song after this, but I am trying to and searching on YouTube which song I will learn next. Then I will sing this song again on YouTube.
Very good, absolutely. Because singing in song, sorry, singing in English, how can it help us? Because we are speaking sentences, and sometimes we are remembering the tone, and then music is there in English language, music, tone, the sounds. So ultimately, we are learning English if we are
And
feeling comfortable in singing in English, and our English is being improved also. Yeah.
in free time when I am tired, I'm bored. So what I do? I take the mobile and search for songs. I can sing. I can
Yes,
practice.
yes. In free time also, we are when we are free, so we can sing English songs in order to improve our English, and then see the pronunciation, the sound, the tone of that song. What are the words we can learn, and then how can we learn the song, and then how can we speak that song sentence in English? How can we sing in English in songs?
Yes.
Very
And
good. Yeah.
sir, I
Very.
want to tell you one thing.
Mm-hmm.
This is an example from my brother only
Mm-hmm.
when he was little. It is about listening. I'm just telling one line to two lines. I'm telling that when my brother was little, my father and me, 3 years, from 3 years we are learning English. My father and me. Then when we talk in English, three forms of verbs, all I practice at home. My brother, he was little, so he would crawl on the floor. He was so little, 4 years old, 5 years old. Then he listened to us, me and my father. So my father always give me this example. Look how he did here. You also learn and hearing power. You grow your hearing power in the classes. You should be attentive like that. So when he was little, he also learned English. Like magic. I was shocked. How did you learn English? My father told that I know how did he learn English because he was hearing to me and my father. So he could hear that how they are talking, what is a sentence. He don't know anything like what are vowels, what are consonant sounds, but he knows how to talk in English.
Yes. He doesn't. We have to say he doesn't know, and that is the one thing you always remember. And second thing is that most of the time when you are talking the subject, there we should not say me and my father. That is the wrong sentence. So we have to always say I and my
Us,
father. I
I
and
and
my
my father.
I and my
Okay,
father. I
okay,
and
I and my.
my father.
Okay,
Okay, because I is the subject. We don't begin any sentence from object. Object is me. Me is not used as a subject to begin the sentence. Me and my
yes,
father. I and my
me no.
father. That's a broken English. Actually, people, when they
Yes,
speak, they don't realize it. They think that this is a subject. No, me is known as a object according to English grammar. Personal pronoun. I subject, me object. So we
yes,
don't begin any sentence with object. The sentences are always begun from subject.
from subject.
Yes, absolutely.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, I couldn't make 6 sentences when I joined these classes. And before, not when, before. Before I joined these classes, I couldn't make six
Mm.
sentences,
Before
or I
joining,
couldn't make
before joining,
before joining.
before
Before
joining.
joining these classes, I couldn't make 6 sentences, and I couldn't speak auxiliary verbs. Like
Oh,
I was so broken English. Like is was were then what I was like that, but now I can talk fluently and properly.
yes, absolutely. And as you know that we are starting the new batch based on our parents' request yesterday. Some of the parents they requested us, sorry, not yesterday, the last month, the month of April. So some of the parents they requested us to begin the new batch. It was not possible at that moment and then in the previous month to start the new batch, but now we are planning to begin the new batch based on our parents requests. What message do you want to give to the new students joining from different states, and then how can they learn English in this online class? How should they be careful about learning in this online class? How attentive they should be? What are the topics they are going to learn in this online class? Will they be learning English in this online class or not? Are they going to get confident in the online class or not? So tell something
Okay,
from your own
okay, sir.
experience. Yeah.
From different, I saw that I observed this from different states. Many children are joining here. It's great. I'm happy, and I am happy that in the
And
morning
this
batch,
makes
Kumar.
it and this makes it national level online class. Here is not
Yes,
only
yes.
from
I
one
will. I
state
will tell it.
student. Yeah.
I will tell that in the last that English is international language at all. I will tell why should they learn English, all that I will tell. And sir, I was telling that I am happy that in the morning batch and evening batch is full of students. In the morning batch only 4 or 3. But I am happy that in the morning batch they will join. Like Kumar, he joined in the morning batch. For conversation, group conversation, it will be great opportunity for us to talk to another people, another students from many students from joining from different states and different countries. So it will be easy for the students to talk with their friends, make new friends, and all, and improve their English. And I want to tell one more thing that why should they learn English? First of all, they can learn.
How can they learn English? Because
Okay, okay,
always
how
they
can?
have the doubt when they whenever they call, the parents will call me, hello sir, good evening, can my son learn English in this online class? What are the topics? How will he learn? Can you give
Okay, now I'll tell.
guarantee? Yeah.
I'm telling now. I'm telling now. Look, in these classes, if they can't join these classes, they don't have the opportunity. Means they don't have any something problem is there, so they can just watch the videos. Like I also. I also, if we make any YouTube video, we put on YouTube. So I always watch that video. Which mistake I have made now, and which any mistake I don't make, I'm happy. Like, oh, finally I didn't make any mistake. So we can see also on YouTube. Like, if any other people want to join these classes, they can tell, they can call this sir and tell them like, this my child wants to join these classes and all, and the topics I'm going to tell you, what are we learning in these classes. And like, we are learning, first of all, when I came, I learned to introduce myself. Like, first of all, how to, why it is necessary to introduce myself, because any person, if anyone asks that, please introduce yourself, so we're confused. So what I tell the first line, so we can tell that, thank you sir for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. We should introduce ourselves, because the person who is asking, he will understand that where are you from, how old are you, what is your name, all. And the people who can't join these classes, they can watch the videos on YouTube.
Can they improve their English in this online class or not? Those who
Yes,
are the new
surely.
students, how can they improve with
How?
their
Okay, okay,
English?
okay.
Yes,
I'm
by
telling the
joining
topics.
this
First,
online
when I
class.
came,
Yes.
okay, first when I came in this online class, first day, I had to learn how to introduce myself. Second day, I learned vowel sound. Third day, I learned consonant sound. Then I learned auxiliary verbs. Then I learned how to make sentences, situations, silent letters, WH question word meaning, and etc. Many things I learned here. WH question word meaning. Like, anyone tells me, tell WH question word meaning. I'm a little bit stuck, but I'm practicing on it. That I should tell it now. This time I should tell it. I'm practicing it WH word meanings also. And auxiliary verbs, like I told when we started this video, I told that is like he is a doctor. That all 6 sentences also I made like that, and I'm learning 6 sentences also from do, does, am, are, shall, should, will, would, all that. In the morning batch, we are learning new topics also. Like, ma'am told us today's homework was vowel sound. Vowel sound we have already done, I know, but from vowel A we have to make like vowel A making a sound. So we tell ball, hall, stall, but we can make more words from it. That was the homework yesterday, not today. Today's homework. Today's homework. What was it? What was
Okay,
today's
so
homework?
you get the homework also in online classes also. That is the good thing.
Yes,
Homework, PDF, and conversation practice,
yes.
lot of things and all. I do appreciate you, Neha. It's very nice talking to you that you joined here only for I think 10, 15 days. How many days you are here in this online
Um,
class? Maybe 10 days.
I am not 2 weeks. 2 weeks and 3 days. 2
2 weeks,
weeks
three
and three
days,
days.
and what a tremendous change is taking place here. And the motive
Conversation.
conversation
I
is
like. Yes,
conversation is really
I the best thing I like in these classes is conversation, 6 sentences, and auxiliary verbs. Best I like.
yeah. If you keep on learning more topics, and then you will like all those topics as well also, because whenever
Because highest level I never went there, because I'm from the basic level. So from the basic level, whichever I have learned topics, I just told you now. And which is my favorite, I told you that auxiliary verbs, 6 sentences, and
WH question words.
WH question word meaning. Okay.
Absolutely appreciate you. What a I'm very happy talking to you, and then really we want to see. Now, the purpose of Divya English Academy is to help students, especially to help kids to learn English language. Why? Because English is international language. English is the language of education. Most of the students are studying in English medium schools. They don't understand English fully. They don't understand the grammar concepts. So if you don't know the English and you are studying in English medium school, then how are you going to get good marks in your subjects also? If you
And
know
sir,
English fully, then you will have no problem at all to study any subjects. Yeah.
sir, you told that we should understand the English if we are studying in English medium. My father also told me that only, that if you will complete this problem in the childhood only, in the future you will make a bright future. We want that to happen. So
Absolutely, yeah. That is the dream of that is the mission and the passion of Dibya English Speaking Academy. Our goal is also to help students from different parts in our country and giving them opportunity to learn language in this platform. and wherever they are joining from different states, helping them how to learn language from basic level itself, and then make them to become master in English language. Once they get mastery in English language, understanding grammar, speaking, reading, writing, and everything, anything they want to do further in future, so they can do, there will be no problem at all, because English will not become a stumbling block for them to grow in their life. It won't be hindering them. If they know the language, it's going to be one kind of great opportunity for them and great motivation for them. Finally, what you
Okay.
want to say to our viewers, what do you want to say our parents, and what do you want to say the students from different batches, and what do you want to say the people, those who are going to watch this video on YouTube? What's your message to all of them?
I want to tell that if you watch these videos, please start to join. And if you can't join these classes, please start to see the videos. You can see the videos. It is possible for you to see the videos on YouTube. So please like and share and subscribe our channel.
Okay, very good, very good. So appreciate you